There's a quiet revolution happening inside Meta's offices, and it begins the moment an employee touches their keyboard. Meta has confirmed that it plans to record the mouse movements and keystrokes of its own workers, harvesting that behavioral data to train its artificial intelligence models. This isn't science fiction. And it isn't a leak. The company openly acknowledged it when reached for comment by TechCrunch, stating that if they're building agents to help people complete everyday tasks on computers, their models need real examples of how people actually use them, things like mouse movements, clicking buttons, and navigating interfaces. Let that sink in for a moment. One of the most powerful technology companies on the planet is now turning its own workforce into a living, breathing dataset. This story, first reported by Reuters, reveals something deeply significant about where the AI industry currently stands. The race to build more capable, more efficient artificial intelligence has created an insatiable hunger for high-quality training data, and that hunger is pushing companies into increasingly unconventional territory. Publicly available internet data has largely been exhausted or is increasingly locked behind legal disputes. So companies are now looking inward literally. What Meta is doing here is essentially capturing authentic human-computer interaction in its most raw and unfiltered form. Every hesitation before a click, every correction mid-sentence, every navigation pattern, these micro-behaviors represent something far more nuanced than a scraped web page or a licensed book. They represent the texture of how humans actually think and operate within digital environments. But this raises serious and uncomfortable questions. What exactly are employees consenting to? How granular does this data collection get? Could keystroke patterns inadvertently capture sensitive personal information, confidential communications, or even proprietary business data? And perhaps most critically, where is the line between a company using its resources to innovate and a company using its people as raw material? Meta argues this is about building better AI agents. Critics will argue it sets a precedent that normalizes surveillance-driven development inside corporate walls. The truth is, what Meta is doing today inside its own offices could very well become standard practice across the entire technology industry tomorrow, and most people won't even notice until it's already everywhere.